Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have our episode 7 of the Obs Stories, and then as you can see, we have some new members that I would introduce later. Today we want to continue with sex before marriage, part 3, and then we will go to our main story as well. We want to start the show right away, but then before that, I would then treat you guys to subscribe to the channel and on YouTube as the Sikapa Show, and then on TikTok as well. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I want to introduce my new friends or guests. Let me start from Lady in Blue. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I go by the name Taya.
Okay, and then?
And I'm Rahida.
Okay, that's fine. So, as my family knows already, junior, committee, and almighty Glens.
Why almighty?
Today, let's start with today's show. So, during last session, our brother committee made some claims that we didn't understand, and then we didn't finish talking about them. Today, I want us to continue talking about them, and then I want to start from Rahida, right?
Okay. Yes.
So he said he would go for sex after marriage. And then one of his reasons is that there is a spiritual... Let him explain it himself. So that you would get the concept from him. You made a comment about spirituality and sex. Yeah, so I want you to brush through so that she would...
Okay. So I was saying that I think sometimes if you want to have sex with a person, you have to get a spiritual background very right. So for me, I think sex after marriage would be the very best for me. At that time, I would have studied the person morally, spiritually, everything about the person. And that time, I would be very good for sex. So I would do sex after marriage, not before marriage.
So what specifically did you mean by the spirituality at the sex aspect?
So don't say, oh, but why you be? I think so the cookie, the fish bushing. Maybe I know you hold, maybe you are bit maybe waiting here. So I say those things now also to check.
Okay. So Rahida, do you get it? Do you get what he's trying to say?
Yes, I think I get what he's trying to say.
So what do you think about it? Sex and spirituality.
Okay, so I think we are all sharing our opinions about it and our own preferences. So me, personally, I would go for sex after marriage.
Okay.
Yes, personally. I'm not talking for someone. I'm talking for myself.
Okay.
And I think what will work for me is sex after marriage. Because I would say I'm someone who is very, shall I use the word curious? When I get something the first time, I feel like there's more to it after the first time.
Yeah.
And it happens in almost every aspect of my life. So I do not want, even though I am sure I can, how shall I say, quench myself, control myself. I do not want to put myself in a situation where I would be saying, had I known.
Yeah.
So you see, when you try something and you are locked and you do not have an escape, or you try something for the first time and then you don't really know how it's like. Let's say, let me use boba for example. When you try it for the first time, whether it is nice or not, it depends on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you take it, that is the taste, until maybe someone shows you a different type and then you try it and then you're like, oh, okay, this one too is nicer.
Yeah.
So if you have tried only one and then no one has showed you a different one, you stick with the one you have tried. Yes. So I I think that is my mentality. If I try
I'm coming.
it,
Hold on. Yes, I've understood what you're trying to say. But then
yes.
I want you to gear towards the spirituality part and the sex. Like, I want to understand, do you believe there is spirituality involved in sex?
Okay, so from what I've heard from a lot of people, a lot of pastors, from preachings and stuff, what I've heard, I don't know about it because I've not investigated it or done anything or have that mentality to see if it is true or not. But from what I've heard, there's spirituality involved in
Good.
sexual and yes,
And how would
activities.
you measure it proud to the person you are in a relationship with? How would you observe or experiment it before? Because for what you're saying, if it's true, then that means it's very, very important
Mm-hmm.
for you to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you experiment or observe it so that you wouldn't be mistaken?
Experiment as in how?
As in how the parameters, like how you would, when you are in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are in a courtship or something like that.
Mhm.
You study yourselves so that you throw away whatever is not good and then get to know the person so that
Yes.
you marry, and then you wouldn't be surprised at anything that the person will show.
Yes.
And I'm saying he said something about spirituality and sex, and it's something that you are supposed to, according to him, investigate. Do you get it? So you going with sex after marriage, how would you investigate the spiritual side of sex?
Okay. So what he said, his investigation and stuff, I don't know if that one going to the person's house to go and ask and stuff will really give you
something.
results.
Yeah.
I don't think it will really, because spirituality is not something you see with your eyes.
Good. It's not physical.
So it's not something that if you ask about, you are going to get an information or a result about it.
Good.
Just
So how would you go about it?
for investigating it, it's basic. I think it's basic communication, and then maybe probably you see there's a spirituality to it. So probably you do it spiritual, like pray about it, and then maybe fast, speak to God about it. Definitely
Speak to God about something that you've not tried before.
Yes, you see, you said investigate. You get it? You are saying, listen, this is how I got your question. Let me explain how I got your question. You're trying to say that before sex after marriage, you want to know the spiritual backing of the person before you have sex with the person.
Yes.
Right. So what are some of the things you would do to know the spiritual backings of the person?
And then with you going with sex after marriage, how would you investigate before marriage?
So this is what I'm saying. Probably you are not trying the thing right now.
So how would you
And you have to know it before you get married to the person.
So how would you investigate?
That's what I'm saying. Probably you pray about it. You see, if you grow up in a Christian home, they will tell you that if you are going to get married or anything, you have to be sure. You have to pray about it. And then you have to speak with your pastor about it and stuff. Yes. So it's almost as if it's the same.
Yes. Thea, please, what do you think? I'll come up to you.
Alright, so I'll go for sex before marriage.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why thank you? No, like why?
Sex before marriage.
Why would you say thank you?
Send me your account number, okay?
I'll send it after that.
Okay, fine. So what do you think about the spirituality aspect of the sex? Do you agree with what committee said?
Yes.
So
I
what
agree. Sex comes with this kind of spiritual bond. For
Yes.
that one, 100%.
So how would you investigate? Or how would you measure it?
So
If you are compatible sexually or something, like how would you?
Alright, so first of all, we don't have anything like a method or a way for you to actually measure the kind of background of the person, or maybe how spiritual the thing is. You know, one thing I'm saying sex before marriage is because you have to believe that you both are compatible. because compatibility matters.
Yes.
Because, and also apart from that, it helps build this kind of intimacy and emotional closeness. You all know that, right?
Yes.
So what if after marriage you end up seeing what you are not satisfied with it?
Why
What
are
are
you
you going
keep
to
saying
do?
yes? Why?
Because
You have to know. You have to
being
know what
biased.
you are going in
I'm
for.
not being
You are
biased.
being biased.
Oh, come on.
You've taken a stand already
She's
before this
bringing new
argument has
terms.
started.
No, you have to know what
And
you're
then
going
she's
in
making
for.
it clearer to me. That is why I'm saying yes.
But you are being
Because
biased
this
right
is
now.
something that you're going to be committing your life for the rest of your life.
You're not going to go home again.
You're not going to go make it. And you know that even this kind of things mostly lead to divorce.
Yes.
God will bless you.
Mostly.
It leads to divorce.
Yeah.
Just because after marriage you feel like your partner doesn't satisfy you the way you want. And you the lady, I don't know if it is the lady or the guy, you start cheating on your partner, because I know most partners cheat due to satisfaction.
Yes.
You're telling us.
Good. Thank you.
Yes, it also be big Jansana. All right.
But that doesn't mean you should just open it to everyone. No.
Yeah.
That is like you have to do it.
Junior, committee say spirituality for sex. As in, obiane this spirit at team into Beman. Right. I also wish baby nipa kwa ni beda nti sa obefa ho boni nti say when your ba na obeso wa your ba e kwan be so before then who just sex after marriage and that's it
Before marriage.
I didn't tell.
Well, so we said on the panel, Oko Malcolm talk about it. Look at the iron. Yeah, this is my chance. Say spirituality, no. But Yankopon na boy back.
Anyway.
Exactly. The new can be a person because they are investigation. Say, Yankopon na boy back. It's another challenge.
It is a wajia to spiritual part.
Yes.
Who can be our before so I control and I say I find it out before some more Ariana.
Spirituality. No, like I said, Yankopon na boy back.
Inti you know be
How
saying
you say I ask myself way you feel okorina. See how you
They might even hide certain things from us. Because it's not everything that a family reveals.
They won't say it.
What I say. So
thank you. Committee, it was your idea. You've heard them. So again I'll drink.
So yes, you need to measure spirituality with sex. But the reality of the fact is that at least also a background check of the person. There are cases in families. After sex, you can experience those cases. There are maybe a traditional maybe a bit me after say they are doing nipa. Maybe I will never then you go through those problems. So pray to God. If you are a Christian, you pray to God to personally try and know the background of the person.
Okay.
She said, you you see it. You understand? Before you go in, even go before sex, before marriage, at least those things you have to look out for. And yes, you just do the thing, then at the end, you have the
consequences.
Yes, sure.
Glimpse.
Listen here. Virtually,
Spirituality aspect of sex now, I mean, was
okay.
Again, I'll drink on.
Oh, Patrol Metia, Minya Pastor Charles. Minya Pastor Ajman Elvis, Minya Reverend Nochin Cancer. Minya Yamicha made Labi. Namabu, Sebu, Obi spiritual background, there be Minya Sofu, Minya Malam, Min Kurabudia in fashion Shirungu so. Tis spirituality in the year, Macachos and me. Minim who she. I'm in a boy home by. So as I say. So I mean who the maker say Messiah will be, so I feel like when you are going spiritual, no, you're going to be for made them.
Yes, a bomb pie.
My mom pie, so Pia Bompie. But if you are Bompie, and but if you are sorry, but if you Bompie, so what are you trying to say? See, spiritual now can the media me to me, my catchers and me who say, be I say sex when you have a sex, there's some. Bosu.
You don't really
To
buy
o
it.
ware na wo ye kura on di wachi ana.
Obi do it.
Obedi wachi nti de omo kan de me de
Won't buy
minjin tumu da. Omo ka de hunu ayen.
I get it.
Mm.
So I think we are clear on that part.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't really getting you. That's why I'm doing that. What am I saying? I wasn't really getting your concept, your ideology, what you were saying. That is why I moved on. So if you would come clearer or something.
Which part of what I said don't you get?
I wanted you to be much clearer on the part that you would observe or check the spiritual status of the person for compatibility, sexual compatibility or something.
So generally, I don't really think there's okay, so I don't want to step on toes, but I don't really think there's compatibility. But you can, if you are not compatible, you can try. So I don't think there's something to measure compatibility or and then you people find out, oh, you are not compatible. That is when you see that you are not compatible.
Okay.
There are no precautions to see if, people have laid down rules and stuff. Some people make lists to see if they are compatible with their partners. But then at the end of the day, the list is even bogus. It's nonsense because the person might check everything on your list, but then you don't feel that connection with the person still. Doesn't mean that you have to forego the connection and then because the person has checked everything on your list, you have to be, no. So I don't think compatibility, it's something that you can measure or, I don't really think you can measure it.
But why would you go with sex after marriage?
Generally. That's what I'm saying. Personally, that's what I think will work for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Why do you want to know what to work for? Why?
We are on the show. If you say something, you have to explain.
No. You see, if it is a general something that I'm to explain, fine. But if I'm saying
it's very specific to you.
Yes.
Very, very.
Okay, so I can make it a general.
Okay.
I think it will work for me because of how I am. You see, if I get something, it's not like
don't overuse things. I get it. Don't worry.
let me clarify myself. Okay. If I get something and then I don't get another thing attached, I'm satisfied with what I have. That's why I think personally it will work for me. Okay. So if, let's say, I go into the marriage and then probably he's not really satisfying me because that is what I have. I'll adapt to it. Okay. That's why I think that will work for me. And yes, curiosity will. So
you will never have sex before marriage?
Yes. That's what I am planning on. You see, everything is not certain.
Wait.
You can ask him whatever you want. You can ask him whatever.
No, wait.
You say you're going to adapt to it.
Yes.
As in compromise to the situation.
Yes, that's what I think I might do.
On no grounds will a lady compromise on something they don't want.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
On no grounds.
Nothing is certain. But so that's why I'm saying.
How I understand what she's trying to say is that you see, it's her first time.
Do you get it?
She hasn't had any experience. So she'll make
whether
sure
it is good or it is not good.
She doesn't know how someone else will
do. You get it? Whether it is good or it is not good.
She doesn't want any alternative.
I won't determine it. I won't know whether it is good.
Maybe she might feel that that's how it's everywhere.
Do you get it?
Everyone.
So I will be forced to adapt to it.
Oh, okay.
That is why you choose sex after marriage.
I said I would choose it because personally that's what I think will work for me.
But anything can happen.
Anything can happen. By me, that's what I think will work for me.
Before marriage.
As I said already, I have to know that if I am compatible with the person.
Because you want to use sex to know that.
Not sex to know that, but sometimes you have to feel the connection with the person. Sex comes with a lot of connections, right?
A lot.
Claims behave.
For real.
Another doesn't mean I should be having sex with people like around
Up
to
and
have sex
down.
with this person.
no.
But at least if you choose to be with someone, you have to know if you actually feel that kind of connection with the person.
Yes, if it's like this or it's like
So
this.
for you, in terms of compatibility, sex is the main thing.
She's not
No,
saying
I'm
sex
not
is
saying
the
sex
main
is the
thing.
main thing, but you being with the person as in relationship, apart from sex, the understanding, the connection. You know, we have the emotional, the spiritual connection, all the types of connection. You have to make sure that there is some kind of link, or even if there's no some kind of link, you have to try to build that thing. If only it is going to work, but if it doesn't work, then probably you can try
So
to.
there are other factors to check for compatibility. Why sex?
What are those other factors?
No. So you are saying
No,
that.
so mention the factors, then I'll
Yes.
tell you if it aligns
For
with
me,
mine.
you said that you go in for sex before marriage because of compatibility. That's
And
what you
others,
said.
and other connections.
So why would you want to focus on sex, not the other factors?
We are talking about sex. So
are talking
if you
about
have
sex,
other
so-
thing, you can say it.
Mhm.
If you have other thing, you can say
I
it.
understand.
Boga.
Are you sure?
I just want to know.
That is
Hey.
her preference.
Who do you can name one? Then all kids are.
That's her preference. That's what she thinks
Yeah,
will lay everything down for her. You
Yeah.
get it?
I understand.
Easy say, on per competition. On per se say experience no experience it. Say and your crowd on new you so
I said, yes, you.
keep quiet. That's
You
what
are
she said.
shutting me up.
First blow 2 CDs.
Keep quiet. That's what she said. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a your crown now. Who say yeah because on try with that.
First time.
It is a wood it.
try that.
Purely virgin. And Kensu.
You put some question.
Maybe a passion.
Am I supposed to answer?
Yes.
Oh.
If you want, you can tell him you wouldn't.
No. There are some things that are personal. So
You wouldn't.
Yeah, it's personal.
You wouldn't.
Whether I have or I have not, it is my opinion
Ah.
that I am sharing.
God.
It is my opinion I am sharing.
Opinion.
Yes,
Opinion.
whether I have or I have not.
Go the opinion.
Yes, it is my opinion.
Go the opinion.
It's junior. 80 per asemia. Ababa wanaka. I can't say no.
Why are you laughing?
You ever say who dating this is here?
Why would you bring that one inside?
And no, na being say on per competition. Inti, who are you? Yeah, and the open morning I have sex. But also, what's the sex before marriage now? Because we got to iron milk, come on.
That's what it
Over test yeah.
Micro
Over test. Oh, no, come on, the best socket to know what I said.
Matthias, it is a we dating this here. Then I'll be catch up.
So many shit catching just that relationship was
Ade,
And no, his priorities does not align with mine.
What you are saying?
In the end, no matter what.
Debbie, when your priorities
But
are
the thing is, I
similar.
know everything is not about sex.
Yes.
But you have to give the lady some time. Maybe probably
She will
she's
come.
not ready. Because
She will come
We
around.
know that sex is also about readiness. Because
There's
the willingness
that
to do
side,
it. Like the person has to give the consent
Yes.
before.
But
So
if
maybe
he
probably
feels
as time goes
that
on.
is not for him and that is for
for him, the
me,
emphasis is
why are
sex.
we together if that is not for him and that is for me? Enfa. So you just go your separate
But I
ways.
understand with Junior. Junior, for him, his emphasis is on sex.
Before marriage. Yes.
See, yeah.
it is a unfair.
Enfa. Then you go your separate ways.
So if
It's a relationship, oh, it's not marriage.
How long does it take before you have sex with the person?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, why?
2 weeks a week.
2 weeks a week.
Send a woman scam.
Hey, serious.
What's that?
Umbita ati cancel.
The same vibe, man.
Hey,
Body to body.
Don't cry.
This one is different.
he's serious.
Body to body.
He's serious.
Because
So why?
What I said.
Matthias, ended. Last 2 weeks, you sided with sex before marriage.
and yes, I
You
decided.
gave so many examples, shoes.
And the quite
Suits.
more example for class.
So who dating a cry or two here?
Why are you using me as an example?
So I walk out.
Sex
What them you come on? Oh, what the
18.
no spec on unia. Oh,
I
what
don't
is
know
that?
spec.
Oh,
Hey, so
you people, why?
so go pass my. What can do is here, but
Why?
Dating. No. we say you go with sex before marriage. Because
No,
also
yes.
soft
Yeah.
and yeah, no age to be normal.
Yeah. Was the first episode me mistake be?
Yeah.
Because I say a virgin there, I'm say. But then also me chem.
Welcome. If you say a virgin crowd,
A virgin because
Exactly.
say o talk a free Mercedes for her. O Mercedes shop o talk a
example, see the
obi test obi can say o can say you. And it also me kahwe.
also can.
Then I'm
So a virgin crowd also me kahwe.
Okay.
And then I'm within the person.
It's say Glenn, was it sex after marriage? And now only need date. And one can't show sex after marriage.
Oh, yin date kura.
Sir,
You become one man in a draw.
do junior a
Many are your crabroso.
Yeah, sure.
Because before we start a relationship, you like we have conversations. You be doing come and we talk about a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe sour.
Have you heard of unspoken rule or unspoken something in? You see that
Yeah.
other things by implication. That some things you don't really talk about them, but within you,
You know it.
you've talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm come once more.
Oh, but only say most relationships start here. Boy, in here straightforward say, oh, I want to have sex.
Yeah.
But then he tries it. Do you get it?
To make an attempt.
Into what?
That's rape. That's rape.
And young girls I don't know.
No, it's not rape.
Definitely, Obi Oholoma, she wouldn't want to have sex, but then kiss, small touching, be there fine.
Senior, in painful baby say, share my friend. There's no smoke without fire. Someone are cooking.
Into a honum, if I want to try, and I get on and say, no sex after marriage. A honum, a man can want some more, but it's an instant, no. Obey there.
Say, time they drew on at the heat of the moment, you know, what's the thing?
Was it no sex?
What's no sex? Means me, no, that one they mean, yeah.
So what would you do?
And the American was some, maybe said, I didn't tell no one cats out. Also, many reasons.
One catch yourself on percent for bed. Have the sex, I feel if you have the chain be. Or percent the crowd.
Means, yes,
And the kiss now.
She's not ready. She's not ready.
Okay, so what if she gives you a tangible reason?
If she gives me a tangible reason.
Or say that
Kiss in so.
and a kiss in this.
Because I man this man. So kiss.
I wanted to ask right there a question. So what if you're in a
We are
relationship with a
ganging up
guy?
on me, right?
Nobody's ganging
No,
up
this
on
is a
you.
simple
You are ganging
question.
up.
His turn will come, you
No.
understand. Don't worry.
So what if you're in a relationship with a guy?
Yes.
And you're in the state of that kind of like cuddling and mistakenly you both have sex. Are you going to regret it?
Come on.
Okay, no, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
So,
Mistakenly.
mistaken, would I regret it? I don't know. If I'll regret it if I end up not being with the person like the way I made it up in my head.
Yeah.
That is when maybe the day we are parting ways.
Okay.
That's when it will bring me and
mistake.
I would start.
Say she wanna do it again.
That is when the regret will set in.
Yeah, I
But
get it.
if I know that, definitely he's the only person I'm going to be with. You see, all is because of the fear. If he's the only person you are going to be with, I'm not sure that regret will come as much as the day you are parting ways and then you realize that no, it's not him. And then there's another
bottom
person
line
going
is
to
you
And
have
it still falls
trust
under
issues.
sex before marriage.
Yes, you have trust issues.
if
You have trust issues.
I didn't say anything about
You said if you are confident
The
that
fear.
it's going to end in marriage, you wouldn't be
people are
scared.
diagnosing me right now.
Okay,
You
enough-
are telling me I have trust issues.
So,
Abraham, me,
enough-
I don't
enough
even
of
know.
you.
So if you're going to be with a person, there is sweet mistake.
Yes, that one.
You
You
want to do it
said
again.
if you regret it. You see, if it is that particular person,
No regret.
no. But the day you are parting ways,
Yeah.
and then you realize that there's going to be another person here, and then this person is gone. That's when you start regretting it.
Okay.
You get?
Junior,
Sorry.
what does sex ever you about?
No.
What for sex ever you about? I think.
Okay, I would say 50-50.
I don't know about 50-50.
It's not maybe a value. Maybe a value.
I think it's not from baby ever.
Sex, relationship now, man, yet sex and quantity now, relationship.
What I said. anything
Say you're Suban, and I think you know Suban.
Okay.
So I don't think say any sex in quarantine.
Into then about this sex I value about. Maybe yeah, like she's very, very erotic. Oh. And I didn't value.
Yes, said yet never be a cool with
me, Jamal.
That one there.
But the value the it is a work of a lane on your free or that was it. Yeah.
Oh, let's try some sharing.
To which channels in fact. Say you some girls are very, very innocent to the point that I'm your man. Into what channel in fact?
Let's share in fact.
Oh,
you've been holding anonymous.
But who's there?
Woman, or you good to me.
Junior, who's there? Junior, who's there? I grow back one. You ain't terrible. Be any yen is I grow. To you to make us say experience.
It's a make us say so. Who on my it's a more exceptional. Say on between girl who training them far.
Or between
Football club now the example.
Not to probable
examples now. Football club on beton player. Girl, what's your name far? And you know be.
Too much name far. Obako be a team B. A question about us. Who team your coach? I'm on over. So I just
pay the okay. All the sex be value about.
They're being patrol.
They
make you're getting me wrong. So I say,
then explain yourself.
The value of a woman is very complex. So I say, men can say your cultural aspect, your social aspect, and your personal aspect. So I say, the cultural aspect and social aspect in the ABA, ne believe and say ABA on who you obey no. So I say, and a personal aspects na making so I say.
Okay.
So okay say ujina sex so edia kase
value
or bad dia boga you might make a lot of mistakes. So I say
good. So you wouldn't use sex to measure or value a lady.
Yes.
Good. Into why sex before marriage?
Why sex before marriage?
No, at all. Like you won't use it to measure her at all.
What's the question? What's the for sex in value? Why you also 50-50? So what's a room?
A patrol.
A whole package, but only also on for
patrol.
Into the sex.
So the Messiah example. The Messiah example last week. Say Oko when say Gucci or now go Tom Pabwa. Susuna usua and no say usuna like it's contribute to the value of the for one go to no
Gucci o mama wa she
obeshare cause I
maybe those designer in your man usually
cause I am
obeshare movies okoto atari wi aye bie room man o ye bie room man
when you normal attire obeto
Debbie ocho normal wi am pabo no Gucci
obi tun ade kwama so usufia
yeah no die
nti ko obesu ahwe obesu ahwe akosare se be fatawa
side na mo after marriage na mo
easy
who say o ton pabo usufi we ba na su chen
who hear me say no who be share bi o
the only say me ni benti a ye dey neoma materials and company but I'm quite really I didn't hear also because sex before marriage
but who for sex in value
let him explain it
why
so explain
you want to explanation that we
I know my show say I know my show say
you just want to have sex
and yes me person the tuem
you sit ben kwa cause fan unyoma
so I me tiu me say we value oba sex and come so I say because it be experience am any sister be yen it don't for experience am you be nya so I say it be a way dey na echi me ten we a it me die Me first sex and value over.
Okay.
The other fact is I'm not value over. Not dancing. And you're personal to me.
It is sex, not the other. Before marriage, then are there.
As bruh. But me say compatible.
Okay.
Say you want many john. To crew many john. AM size. Effect me. AM me ko fana e bia me so chen to crew na. Ma so be she. Me ko fast na e so ati ase. Amena donko. Me ko ye den.
Last year I had an issue with you. That means one way or the other, value.
Maybe there be
So wait.
see. Make a choice say a value of
One way or the other, value. And I also present.
No, can I say marriage, sex, like about the sex value about. But if you want to go 100%,
what is sex value about?
Yes.
That
was all this sex
Maybe
value
they made the
about.
sex value.
Yeah, very key.
Me.
No.
In marriage.
Outside marriage,
Because
probably.
that's
value
going
over.
to give, like, you're going to
And you're
get
part of it.
pregnant and give birth.
He keeps staring at me.
Marriage,
also
lasting for
after
longer. Still, sex is included.
Of course.
It won't mean sex in film.
And your marriage,
Whoa.
David.
All blames there. Oh, they also made sex before
marriage.
But
But
there's no value to you.
Make sure say.
why the sex?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, say. Me, if I would want to marry you, and yes, sex now, I'm not done. I'm married. So I need value, and no just in ambition. So you have a wado. I know you're personal to me, but sex in common. Me, maybe pacho. If you're not omuti, I'm not going to talk to. Pacho.
So if I understand what you are trying to say, how can you say? Probably even if it is good or not, that is not what you use to determine the value. Like maybe your papa and on your
That's the point.
That's what you are trying to say.
Yes.
Okay.
I get him.
It is understandable.
But then I want to know the reason
Why I would have
you
sex
the
before marriage.
There should be a reason.
Yeah, there should
And I'm
So
sure
what
say.
is the reason?
And I'm sure say.
Me, let me cite an example with you. Me, for pleasure. Me, for sex, me value marriage. You know, Ankasa. There are other important factors.
Sure.
The sex is important as well. But then, if outside marriage you are having sex for pleasure, at my hormones, my body demands it. So, me know better. In some cases, if you don't want to have sex with me, I would understand. But mostly, me know better. I didn't know we have sex before marriage, but I won't value her.
Some who do you team?
I didn't team now, person.
Some who do you team?
He wants to see his curiosity, but he will not use it.
So that means it all boils back to what committee.
He will not use it for anything. He wants to just. He will not use it for anything.
What's a marriage a long term? So I say, what's a musa diam coffee? So
are you
training?
because some people are talking about
training
with sex. So I didn't know what they are.
Me train them for my sister. Me train them for to go and they be boil cutting B. That's what I say.
To quite your courtship no more verses.
Oh, there
be cutting B. That team be there.
Oh, team B just say, yeah, now you relax for some time. Yeah, she cushion your bra.
So cushion your
YouTube.
YouTube.
I've gotten you. You have gotten.
Anna, the way.
We're sure you can just.
The next point
I don't
is
watch from anyway.
to
natural talent.
Natural talent. People say we are training.
I say inborn.
Okay, that's what I say.
Let's move to the next point. Committee controversial man. Or also say, or no. So we are bad. No, be why. First, the prime thing is you have to be God fearing.
Son of kind, control. Son of kind. Boga. Son of kind,
I have to clarify.
They all clarify.
You know what I nearly cropped that part for him because I knew he was going to say he didn't say that.
What dance you want to say?
So let him explain what he said.
Or maybe he meant something different.
Okay, over 30 seconds.
Okay, so what did you think?
Over 30 seconds, said your kind.
See, the first thing is love. But after love, maybe they may say God fear.
Okay.
And then
Ondo nipa corona.
good. You said that. I remember you said that. But I asked you a question that do you remember? I asked if the lady is very good.
Human being.
She loves you so much, but then she's not God fearing. She's not churchy type. You said you don't like.
It is his preference.
Yes, so I don't have an issue with his preference, but then
preference.
you have to.
But you see, after love, God.
So what I say, only you say so here. Good na God fearing you man found here. No. What do you
God
think?
fearing as in, can you explain what you
Okay, yeah,
mean?
there are different types of God fearing.
Me person be kana kwa is waka sem foforo.
Ochrim.
Mami kan your kan.
Mami am kwamenka.
Obeka.
Meka. Also pobi osum nyam yi.
Sorry like.
So how would you
actions
know that
count.
this person actually was?
Yes,
Because we know people do pretend, right?
Yes.
Also obi okwa sorry.
I asked that.
Obi okwa sorry pa. Odo mama
But you
Christo.
know, most of those that they go to church are those that
I remember telling
really?
you guys that. No. I remember telling you guys that for me, God fearing isn't about going to church.
So it's about
morals, behavior.
And do you remember I asked you that?
For me,
good. I asked you if
I support
you get a morally inclined. I use the same direct speech. A morally inclined
you
girl
are God fearing.
who is not a churchy type.
No.
Who
It's
doesn't?
like
I'm coming. Who doesn't believe in Jesus? Do you remember I said that?
Oka chance. Carry woman and all who do all kind of thing.
And I'm saying if the lady doesn't believe in Jesus, it's constant. You have to believe in Jesus. If you don't,
so
me.
Obino Pelpa.
Nah.
Maybe a Buddhist. Now so quite church.
And if she's morally inclined,
You are good.
let worry about it.
Also, David.
wow, that's the belief of the person.
Change. I didn't do this like Boniana. Listen, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the
Listen,
person
no.
has to
Anna,
believe the same
Morris,
because we have
Boga,
Christians and
Morris,
Muslims.
Boga.
That one day, you have to be a Christian.
Morris,
So
Boga,
you mean
Boga.
that you are going to
What's
marry
it
a
Buddhist
Christian? There's no way
Ebony,
you marry a
Buddhist
Muslim
Ebony.
traditionalist.
me, how come the man
That one day, I
you?
would
Hey,
do that.
Boga, Buddhist Ebony.
Unimentia.
What if the lady you love is not a Christian?
No.
Like someone you are really obsessed with.
Sometimes. No. The Intia sometimes.
Are you a Christian?
Issues neighbor and say, she say, Mawo, and crown religion, I'm obeying.
So that's your problem.
Yeah, be trained.
He asked the same.
Change.
So for me to be
Me
safe,
prepare man
you have to be a Christian
good.
for me, so that we move.
Pajo Dave. Maybe SD for many Christians.
Most of you have to.
Jehovah is only Christians.
But they have different beliefs.
Maybe only Christians.
Christians.
But more they
In fact,
different beliefs. There are some that bog aching.
No. The fact that you're Christian, they are all Christians. We are good to go. I know they say
You are coming.
different.
So what do you think? Or say some lady named Jesus and Jesus. You know you good
Let me say
second.
something. You see, everything is all about understanding, right? So if the lady is a Muslim and you're a Christian,
That one day,
you both should get to know if you give birth whether the children are supposed to follow
That
your
one day,
religion
wouldn't
or
work for
heritage.
Or say
We wouldn't wait.
he has blocked it too. You have to
First thing, you
believe.
have to be a Christian.
He has thrown the
That
keys
is the
away.
first thing.
No. Love.
It all runs back to what I said. If
Until
you don't
the
believe, he
Joe
doesn't.
and here, obeying also a Christian.
Mama Junior.
Lady no nyanya sum
Yeah. Orphan.
Christian
Sorry for only a Christian.
Now
Yeah,
go other way.
Christian.
Oh yeah, no crowd there was a
Dave.
You know, also another pastor friend.
Boga, sorry for some ya, we Christian so.
It will then
Into ope, sorry for na Igbo na bo Maracas gigi. Ope no. Ba won pe Muslim.
Junior. So we share Oba, minimum so Pentecost. Now Oba in Pentecost on Quasar. That oh you good. The ocean Oba will be or would you marry the girl?
Of course. No.
Why would you marry the girl? I didn't know for Pentecost not to face now trying more.
Oh, they be said what say. Nyama someone what say. Oh na pen and I said I don't know how to the said
Express yourself. Express it. Let it come out.
You want to spend
Let
your
it come
life
out.
with the
the
person.
person is spending life with the person.
Nipa look up with
To
you.
me no. Person
Okay, so you will.
Sorry.
Okay.
Make na sorry. Me fan me worry no. Kasa time. What I say? Me na menya time. No. On sorry. But to me no your ban pet.
As long as someone know better
Like you can
before
mold the
marriage,
person.
You can mold the person.
Yes, of course. We
Who's
are
that?
humans.
Last episode, Mkacho said, if a girl really loves you, whatever you say, the girl is going
They
to
get
do.
good to do
Yes.
it.
Intimate.
That's the same thing.
Junior.
Yeah.
When you about okay, come on. But who be our class, right?
Yes.
On the crap with you. Time I won't be, you know, a picture with you.
You put the other two forms. Time, maybe that's an action brain. Time.
And yet, no come.
Even with that, you have to have conversations about those things. Religion, nearly. When they say yes,
Okay.
open, a good, any issue. But move go into relationship, no, and my baby, other issue. I feel now music. Oh, you can't say we see.
And you'll be a class and a Christian.
You have to be very, very careful.
Committee,
Make sure that the person believes in what you believe.
So let me
Even
take
if
that. See
it's
if it's your
personal.
principle,
Yes.
your life principle.
Yes.
Okay.
committee,
So
I'm
you have to
coming.
be compatible
Yes.
through beliefs.
Beliefs as well. Okay. Tia,
Yeah.
you've met a man.
Okay.
He's not a Muslim. He's a Christian. But he's a catch. He's very good. Yes. What would you do?
Because I'm doing for you.
Thank you. Rahida, no, Konodi. Sorry for mentioning his name.
I'm mentioning my government name. Like,
You've
so-
met a guy. Uncle Christ Embassy.
why do you have to say Christ and Maggie on air? Why?
I said Pentecost on air.
What is your problem with me?
Uncle Christ Embassy. Onye Christian. Or your atheist. So, I'm not an atheist. I've been an
Usha on the
atheist.
same.
So, like,
Usha
first time I'm in
Usha was saying.
Remember, first time I'm in
Usha was saying.
First time I'm in Dinkomo.
Muni din ko ben mudi den.
No,
I said,
friendly, like
friendly,
talk. When you meet someone, the first
someone,
day you
yeah,
talk to
that's
the
what I-
person.
Okay.
This guy, I don't believe.
Thank you for making me
With good
explain.
intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Oh, his intention very good.
Inti guy is super and then he's your type. Or no sex after marriage go on open. The opening here. But then only Christian. I'm quite sorry. Oh,
So me personally, I think I can go with it,
why?
but my family will not allow it.
So
There might be a problem from my family side.
what would you do?
Probably there will be some disagreements. There will be some bad blood. But at the end of the day, they might even agree to it. But for me, I think I can go for that.
Put your own
I
minimum
see
stance.
myself going for that. I can see myself going for that. Yeah.
Glimpse.
Tinia.
Same thing.
Same-
Same preamble.
Preamble no yedin pacho.
What's your
My major question.
Uncle, sorry.
Me sure bon kwa sorry.
What's your Pastor Charles crying on him?
Oh.
Like, but then she's very, very good.
Hmm.
She's very, very, very good. What's the matter? Oh, you pen on one
Pacho.
sermon, Pekasa.
Enwie kwa na men kama me wan. Pacho. Enye asori no na me ne kwatena fi. Enye asori no na me ne kobobra. So ati ase. I've seen her. Musa obaboa me. She's an asset to me. Was it on kwa asori nti? Boga osombosom kura me ne betena.
Yeah, Eka.
Me osombosom kura.
Good.
So osun gigi no ni believe no.
No, so there.
So me ko asori. Tene de minti me hye ni chinchina twan say. Boga osombosom ti jai. Nyem na be che obi nyame. So ati ase.
So you would go with it and try to bring
Dem you try you.
make away.
Ah.
The matter was a follow-up question is coming to everyone.
Okay.
What want them? What two? Girl, no nyanse samba Pentecost. And then I'm going to be. What would be the future for the kids?
And to me, no, let's try some domestic church.
That's saying fair.
Also, let's try saying
Or those who do on the corner now.
So I'm fine with him too. Oh, that is the because we are respecting him. But I say, make sure my papa sorry.
No, so
So be answer back with the call. No. So we say what is
I like the neutral mentality.
what does it?
There.
Yeah.
Only guy now. Guy you call Christ Embassy and I now. Me.
What is your beef with Christ Embassy
Send me
people?
my Christ Embassy.
No,
Me-
not
me-
you are
me-
not.
me-
Use Pentecost now.
Ọmọ mi nwari Muslim. Enti me ka Christ Embassy. Ọmọ mi nwari Muslim.
What do you mean by?
So we call Christ Embassy. Ani yawo. Me person me dey akwa me call Christ Embassy. But also nyanka the Muslim traditions and customs. That's thing.
Women, yeah, it's not like you're speaking for me. Yes.
Okay, again I'll be.
So for me, I'll let them follow their father. Unless the child wants to be a Muslim.
Tomorrow I'll marry you.
Maybe I'll let the child do what he
Tomorrow I'll
wants
come to the
but
house.
for them,
I'll bring
let them
my
follow what-
snap and everything.
So
I'll
they
have.
take snap cow.
Moja cow.
Moja cow.
Take cow.
I have plenty in the house.
Buzanga Dagomba na de.
Dagomba.
Yeah, Dagomba. I'm sure Dagomba.
They say I'm
being serious, I'm not lying. Oh, nice. That's when they kid.
Mas
Nice.
we are Santinima.
Yeah, Dagomba. Your friend. Everyone Mishu. That's my Muslim name.
No,
He
this
said, what
I'm not going to lie, Mishu.
is
That's my Muslim name. Because I'm wow. Oh
Yes.
God.
so more. Also family side in very long. That means it will have influence on the kids.
What I said was, they might even end up agreeing.
So if they agree,
Yeah.
it will have influence on the kids because all family better try some a chronic Christ and this. Yes, sir.
No.
It is a only committee. Our committee Krabudia. Sorry. Sorry. O person in chronic church.
Mm-hmm.
Ebi on also person in chronic shrine. How? It's a bit more about family, no.
So, this scenario, I have been in it before. And I was... Oh, no!
Now, how have you been in this?
I think
No.
probably from the
You
parents.
see,
or
from my parents, that
Oh,
was
okay.
the
So
scenario. Yes, and we were given the opportunity to choose.
Oh.
And there was even my dad's decision that, follow your mom because my religion, the way they do their things, I don't want my children to do that. So go with your mom to church. Do you get it?
Yes.
So I was given the opportunity to choose. Actually, when we were children, I was going to church and I was going to the Makaranta. But my dad realized that the Makaranta will not help us. But the church is having more influence and it seems we are picking good habits from that side more than the Makaranta.
So what would you do?
So I also give my kids that opportunity.
Freedom.
Yeah, for them to choose.
That opportunity. So
For them to choose.
yes, so at the end of the day, you won't come and say they forced me to go here. They forced me to go here. It is not for me. Just have the good morals. Do you get it? Don't pick the bad things from them. I'll put you somewhere. Did I tell you I want to marry you?
So, Charlie, let us be real. On grounds. Your communities now, the first thing that we cherish is our morals. 2, beliefs. So, who make a decision? Yes, it doesn't matter now. I can say, then who meet reality now? So,
Yes, and it.
So, if you are making your decision, you make it right. Open say only the same maybe it's fine. But make sure say your communication
It's key.
is key and high tech. And then sir, ube marriage ubesu. Mau three no. And we Muslim, we Christian, we Chinese. We so on here, then I be. You understand? We can't say a money, and it's fine in our community. But if you want to crown up, mind you, your community in Ghana is quite different from other countries.
Yes.
If you are getting married, families never marry you. More just representatives.
Yes.
Papa and mommy no more families, no more worry. So if Omuma approve us for marriage in the idea, yes, you can take your decision. Other consequences, do you think about it?
Yeah.
You have to think about it. So for me, main person major issues. I'm telling you, Oba or you very good. Benjamin your boy is very good at only Billy. Now Benjamin saying your boy is very good at Billy. Do you understand? Benjamin or you be very good. But after 3 years, you go say,
Do you would prefer the one in your belief?
That's good. And you are good to go.
Glimpse.
Claims nibi. Claims nibi.
Glimpse.
Boga.
Say, I'm meme.
Ne dear. Pacho
Wow.
with you. Mau.
How are you Buddhist? Wow. I can't say so. Also, more I did the fat chance. That is what the kid wants to do. Oh, yeah, I say, also, astral projection. Also, Pastor Charles, Hope Praying Family.
Hope way.
Hope Way, sorry. How you go do am?
I'm sure be say some question. The kind. Okay, so let me be serious. Before Christianity, na yana na no mo yedin omosom.
Yeah.
Na me pacho na morals na kan wa asem no. No just so correct. So I say. So any day say me no sombo me Christian dey. Na ya won dey ntimi nhyan kran say chinchina atwan. Omonko di o ma weche no ndi machi. So I say. So if say edru na say me me son be bo ma ba. Omohwe ma me so be bo ma no moko. Echedin we dey enye gidi bia say.
Can say environment minus. Minus 8 or less than 18 years. Less than 18 years take decision.
Most of them grow more Ghana in on ma me don kwa sorry. And most of them come no kwa sorry. Say any day.
Yes, I topic we dey high be here sound.
That topic we
It doesn't end.
Oh, be end.
Let's get to the story. Because time is
Miley, these are for cameras.
yes. And then there was short story. It's not mommy. I am Jane. I recently got married. I recently got to know that my husband had been having sex with our own daughter, who is now 17 years old. I confronted him, and all what this man could say is he had done his DNA and realized that the kid isn't his own. And this is his way of taking revenge. And though it's true the kid isn't his own, what should I do? Junior.
Only Canada.
Why?
Oh, Charlie.
We have 10 minutes.
But for those be free plan. If I say mema, they say mema mema pema. But akra so papa abba. See the person. Link now so nim say abba you papa. Wahwe wa free kwara pem. I'm over 17 years. Obaso wa no da.
I'm sure it's by force.
No, you need to say by force. 17 years.
How will you know?
He has been sleeping with the kid.
Yeah,
There are some children that if this kind of things happen to them, they are unable to speak out.
Yes, it's true. But it's ambiguous. It could be out of the kid's own free will.
Or maybe it might even be that the fathers want the child not to speak out. Because we have situations like
yes,
that.
it's very, very ambiguous. Interesting.
Well, maybe it's a American. Yeah, crime grade, you say memory. They do that. But what crimes also you should know better.
Do you have to use this?
You know better.
So it's not as like you are supporting the man.
No, they remember the you must hear. But a crime also can crimes to know peace and father. But I say,
What he's talking about is there a good revenge? Like,
Yes.
I can only don't yes you. So why should you use
He's
the child
trying to put the blame on the child.
But why should you use the child as revenge in the first place? Why would you use the child, the innocent being now, or no?
Why would you also give birth with someone and then give it to your husband?
So mother, is it a child?
Is it a child?
Maybe that is his way of taking the revenge.
So you are including an innocent human being in your
child is
revenge scheme.
innocent.
And that is, even though
Are you familiar
have,
with this Bible verse? Many uncle from one
When you're innocent,
when
you are bounded by blood.
So maybe
listen.
sometimes the best revenge is not on you directly, but someone related to you.
But he's using the child to get to the mother.
Yes.
But it's not right.
It's not right.
It's against the law.
It's the
Yeah,
fact,
but the child is a minor.
the
yes,
fact here.
the child is also a minor. Whether
So if
with
they are to take
consent
legal
or
action,
not,
you
they are going
to be
to
in prison.
they are
the
going to
issue is
prison.
not with it being legal or illegal. The issue is and then his concern is that the kid is not his, and then the lady or the wife didn't tell him. So this is his way of taking revenge.
Obiba.
Obiba. Into there's nothing relates him to the kid. And then mind you, remember 50 years. In our generation, they've been having sex with kids, 17, 20, sugar daddy. It's in your INTV that. Do you get it?
We know, but that one, those children, they actually go in for that.
So what if the kid also went in for it?
So this is a situation we don't know whether
it's very ambiguous.
Yes.
So you can't blame them. Can you blame them?
No. The first thing is that
we can't also blame the child too as well. So with my opinion, the man is being wicked because this is cruelty. The child is innocent, no matter what. Because it's not the child's fault, right?
Yes.
So you should find a way to get revenge on the mother, not getting to the child.
That is a way. It's getting to the mother, so it's a way.
And she's saying
but still, it's an innocent child. Indirectly, you are more or less like destroying the child's future.
You've destroyed the man's future for 17 good years.
And is it the child that destroyed the future?
It's the mom. The mom gave birth to the child.
You see,
sometimes the best revenge is those ones around.
This is what is going on here. This is what is going on.
We are human. I know human beings, we are very wicked. But sometimes you should be considerate. I know, it's a betrayal, right? But still, that wasn't the right, to me. That wasn't the right approach.
Farida, this is what is going on here. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They've made up their mind because they are wrong.
You've not heard my opinion
from community.
Okay, so once, in fact, he has made up his mind. Borderline. That is the best revenge for
good.
Man.
If you are talking about me, fine.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's not good.
That's per you. Okay. That is per you.
Listen. 1. Fine, the woman has wronged you. But if it was your child in another man's house, would you be happy?
Me? You're asking me?
Yes.
Should I answer?
No, you can answer. No, you say yes.
Yeah, and so you don't want my answer.
You say yes.
No, let him answer now.
You say yes.
I wouldn't say yes, but you don't want my answer.
We want to answer.
If it was my kid in another man's house, first of all, I don't know the kid, so I don't care. I don't know the kid. So I don't care.
But here is, listen, at least we opinion. You have to have some. Into what dream move for protect. No, like won't you feel guilty? That guilt there. At least this one cry if it's a nonchalant mother.
Yeah.
So now it is only the child that you are heading. The end result that you want for the mother to be hurt, you are not getting it.
Hello.
So you are not getting your end result.
Listen.
So wait. You see, now you are bringing jail, right? But when I was trying to talk about legal action, you were like, we are not. So let's analyze this in a realistic situation, as in something that actually
it's
happened.
very illegal. I get it. Okay. It's very illegal. But then I don't want to shift the focus to that point because that would end the thing instantly. Do you get it? Yes. The point is morally.
Morally, it's not right. It's morally wrong.
It's wrong.
You know your morals.
At least I'm sure the guy was brought my morals. It's not bad.
Like maybe he was grown in a moral way or something. So he has to follow a moral sense. You don't get the moral.
I mean, say Bemani Wiki. Bobano only.
I said it.
Thank you, man of God.
She's the cause of the problem.
She is.
Wow.
17 good years. Do you know the number of years you've wasted?
You see, people are trying to normalize
the Pampers.
Yes.
People are trying to normalize this.
This is dangerous. The most wicked thing on earth. You see, men, the first thing about men is responsibility. It's about the food be bad. No, I shouldn't say Pampers school fees. No, I shouldn't say. No. What can they say? A crying in the back. What's why gain the emotional drama, any trauma, bear man better. Don't be home.
Man,
So you are the cause of the problem.
So does it mean you should
Why would
sleep
you
with
want-
the child?
You see,
Does it mean you should sleep with the child?
oh, send your neighbor.
So you do some.
Glimpse.
So you-
Yeah. Let's close.
Oh,
You do some.
Oh, me.
You can't.
That's-
Me in your battle front so. Glimpse.
Why are they?
Once you
Oh.
can't, you with me, I.
Glimpse.
and then the mess side with me, man. So I tell
Side with some.
my main cousin,
Oh, person on board,
I'm
kakra.
born with man
Bomb.
because emum we are today as soon as go as me yeah
what I say?
in a sense say senior man to one the diation 17 years. A shark on 17 years. Na say nyame ya dom.
Morris, who crack a bay?
O de nyame ya dom na say who catch them young yeah. Why not? Nyame ya dom na say because the people say catch them young and they shall be yours forever. So I just really want kwabontin. Okra no mami. If you nyame ya dom.
Akran kra beji ma papa na fi.
Ebi kwa na kwa no skills ama mini nim.
Oni bi.
Mama no kwa na nchire no. So I just
Akran kra beji papa na fi ma mi ni.
Onje.
Ade don beji obeji ama me no ora.
Oh, akwa de
Oni
onje.
na japade nyina ma.
Yeah. But
That is on nada.
and yeah. Ebi kwa no sex for marriage or test ya yes akwa. Or test ya. Maybe akwa no ni to atase. Say there.
Let's bring this to an end. So we will meet same time next week or probably next 2 weeks. Bye bye.